All right, guys. So, Fuller coming to you with another commentary. This one's going to be a little bit different because, shout out to Afrodamus. This was brought to my attention, and the thing is, like, we don't want this in Africa. You know, we got enough problems already in Africa, and we don't need this in Africa. People will wear that Pan-Africanist banner and stuff like that, but continental. The thing is, as I said before, the people who they look at as Pan-Africanists did not call themselves Pan-Africanists. And they also didn't go to other places to try to to impose their way of living upon those people. They did the work at home, whether it be Amilcar Cabral, whether it be Antonio Maceo, whether it be Thomas Sankara, Maurice Bishop, and the list goes on. Even Frantz Fanon did not call himself a Pan-Africanist. Sheikh Anta Diop, Rahmatullah Alayhi, did not call himself a Pan-Africanist. They just did the work with no title attached. But let me find this video of this creep. I need to find him. This guy is a creep. And if you think about coming to Africa and you're a quote unquote descendant of African, we don't want this and we don't need it where we are. Okay, here's his channel. Let me find the video.
And can understand.
Okay, the obvious thing is this guy
and can understand and comprehend who I am.
This guy right here is obvious. Like, there's problems with him. There's problems with him, but it looks like he's been taking videos down. And the thing is with a person like this, you don't even want kids around him. You don't even want kids around him, but unfortunately kids are around this guy. Let me see if I can find some video of him. He's crazy though. This guy is crazy. I'm trying to find something. Some of the videos he deletes, some of the videos he takes down. Try to find it. See. Yeah, I think he took, okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. So this guy has a Pornhub account and he has an OnlyFans account, but he's going to African countries looking for virgins. That's what he said. But I gotta find some the videos. Let me see. I think some of the videos he takes down, But let's look at this video.
It is. Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down under the nitty-gritty, under 10 minutes. And if it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important. And not important to people who are sensitive. Most of the time, People who are sensitive are very religious. Okay, they don't have.
It's not about being religious. It's about protecting your people. That's what it's about. It has nothing to do with religion. So, you can cut that out. Miss us with that, please, and thank you.
Sense of common sense for themselves, and I don't really want to watch. I don't want people, the 80% of you, to be watching my videos because
You know why he doesn't want 80% to watch the videos? Because perhaps that 80% will talk bad about what he's doing and what he's planning to do. That's the reason why he doesn't want the 80% to watch his videos, because the chances are that 80% are going to disagree with what he's doing.
looking at imagery, you're not listening to my words. If you have any comments or questions or even roast fest, put it down below. All right? Okay. Lots of people hate on people because of image. That's the first thing they see. But they don't listen to the sound. Okay? They don't listen to the sound. They just look at image first, and that overrides what they're saying. But this message is basically going to be for my people international, because I'm an international person. And I'm a really kind person that try to help a lot of international individuals from the Gambia, from Nigeria to Ethiopia to all over the world.
What he means by help is that he tried to take advantage of their daughters. That's what he really means by help. He doesn't mean help them economically or like something like that. He means that he basically helped himself to their daughters.
I talk to people in Bangladesh. I help people's businesses.
Okay, so listen to that. Not only is he trying to do this in Africa, he's trying to do the same thing in Southeast Asia. You know what I mean? So he's trying to probably find a young, woman from that part of the world so he can do what he's been doing before.
And my message is very clear. Don't spread false news about people, because the person that you're, this is a message for mainly focused on Gambia and any other country, Ethiopia. When you spread false news without hearing both sides, you kind of make your country look really worse than what it is.
So what he's saying is that hopefully what's happening is that they're catching on now, that Gambia and Ethiopia, they're catching on. They're catching on to the madness. They're not falling for the okie doke. So I think with that being said, this is a very good thing.
I have more power influence in the media over all the other countries because I'm in America, born and raised, right? Check out my credentials of who I am. Don't look at my looks, don't. I help people all across the world. And if you're living in the
usually if people are going to look at your looks before they, unfortunately, that's just the way it falls, that people are going to look at your looks before they look at anything else. It is what it is. We live in a very superficial world. So if you look like a psychopath and look like you have mental issues, then obviously that's going to raise some concern to certain people.
Ethiopia, Nigeria, and you're assuming that I'm sort of pedophile or some guy who's exploiting women.
You are, okay? Otherwise, if you weren't, you wouldn't have to try to defend yourself. If you weren't that, you wouldn't you wouldn't have to come out in defense of not being that. And you are a pedophile.
Don't do that for your entertainment purposes. Don't do that, because that will make that country look bad. If you're not in the Gambia and you see me in America, or you're a troll, okay, or some sort of hater, okay, try to get in touch with me before you run your mouth, because you could cause a lot of people suffering and sorrow.
We don't need to get in touch with you. You said it out your own mouth, okay? You deleted the videos that you had of calling, just like looking at a woman as an object, calling her a chocolate drop that you want to just bite, parading her around, showing her backside and stuff. You deleted those videos, okay? You are a pedophile.
Right? But I do doxing myself. I dox myself, but there are people who I know who are trolls, and I have to dox them because they trying to mess up my image. They trying to defame my character. They're not coming to me for information. They're just going on hearsay on the internet.
No, we're going on watching your videos, okay?
So this is a message for all those individuals I'm trying to help, from the Bangladesh to Ethiopia to Nigeria to all sorts of countries.
Nigeria, you better take heed, especially my fellow Fulanis. You guys better take heed to this creep, man. Okay? And you better not like roll out the red carpet for this guy. You better take heed. Okay, because it looks like people are catching on to what he's doing.
Countries that are very poor, especially in the African continent. I help people to get to America. It is very important not to spread the wrong person. All right. I haven't said a lot of things bad about any country, as a matter of fact. I talk about things that I experience. Okay. Most of it is good. Okay. And my goal is mainly to help predominantly men in particular, because men are more the victims. And, you know,
how are you going to help men when you're not even a man yourself? Okay. Like, how are you going to help men? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it looks like you need help. So how are you expecting to help men?
More on white countries, and in black countries too as well, because I know they don't really have a chance with the women that they're trying to talk to, so they'll come to me. A lot of guys in foreign countries will come to me and call me a guru or god, and that's that.
Anybody who says that, anybody who calls themselves God, or anybody who has a self-proclaimed title, like if they have a self-proclaimed title like I'm woke, I'm spiritual, I'm intelligent, if they have a I am something, run away from them. I think the only thing that I have claimed on here is being a radical. You know, that's it. Going against the grain, doing certain things and thinking in unconventional ways that many people don't agree with. But I have never like gave myself like this self-proclaimed title. You know what I mean? Back home, a marabou doesn't call himself a marabou. The people call him a marabou from the work he's done, the spiritual work he's done. He doesn't just come out of the woodwork. You have some charlatans and some frauds, okay, but a real marabou, he's not going to call himself a marabou.
I very much appreciate that, okay, because I have a lot of experience with a lot of women, okay. I am not a whoremonger, okay. I despise.
So you intending to go around to these countries, Gambia, Nigeria, Ethiopia, and now it looks like Bangladesh, for recruitment of virgin women, that doesn't make you a whoremonger? Does this guy even listen to himself talk?
Guys use vaginas, okay? All right? I seek out family and goals and ambitions that are far beyond most guys. Okay? I'm very open and very direct, and I have no interest in breaking laws. But please be aware of your mouths, because there's a lot of people out there who jump to conclusions, okay, and then they can ruin other people's lives that are in that country. Do you understand?
Okay, first of all, how many? Let's see the people you helped. Let's see their testimonies. We're talking about I help people, this, that, and the other. Let's see their testimonies. Please show us all the people you helped. Let us see. Let us see those people.
I have a family here in America, and I'm a polygynist, a person who believes in polygyny, okay? And so when I talk about this type of stuff, how it is legal and where it's not illegal, and I also talk about some religious attributes of it, there are some sensitivities there. And when you hear these sensitivities, you can't say, okay, I'm wrong, because this is my perspective, my understandingness.
Yeah, we can't say you're wrong. Okay. Let's look at an example. R. Kelly. That was his perspective to do all that he did with those women, but did it make it right? I mean, did it make it okay that he did these things? Did it? I mean, please answer me. Let me know if we're missing something.
Go into countries, it's usually because of the permission of people who allow me to enter their country.
No, it's not. It's not the permission of the people who enter the country. It's these governments that are letting you in. The people don't have no say so. Okay. But they need to start getting some say so and start checking people who come into the countries. It's not from the permission of the people, it's from the fact that you were issued a visa to get into the country. The people didn't issue the visa, the government issued you a visa to get in there.
Show darkness or sadness or anything, but to basically expose everything I learned in my life, not to exploit it for weakness or for profit for myself, but mainly for my happiness and also for people's knowledge. People want to know things about countries. I am the little man that you should not mess with, okay? All right? So I have different abilities. Just like Leon Nelson says, I have different, I have certain particular set of skills, okay, to cause a lot of people misery without even, doing any touching of buttons, okay.
The hell you do. Maybe you're in bed with Satan, but I mean, I can see that, but other than that, you don't have any skills. As a matter of fact, you can get touched if I call my marabou and tell them that we have this creep.
It's like a magical thing, But other than that, that's my message to all my Ethiopian, the Gambian, and even Kenya, okay, Nigerian, okay, Bangladesh, Indian, Pakistan. Okay.
So he's trying to expand his operations. It looks like someone may have tipped him off and told him that, oh, you can get women from the subcontinent too. They're how should I say it? They're in a vulnerable position themselves. So you can get them. So I think what's happening, though, the good news is what's happening is that I think people are catching on. People are catching on to the craziness of this man. So that's the good news, that they're now finally understanding that this guy is bad news. This is good that these countries are finally kind of waking up. So they need to keep their foots on his neck.
Hey, please don't spread rumors that are not true. Come to the source. So go to the source. You can go to my Facebook. I do have a Facebook. Talk to me. Talk to me.
We don't want to talk to you. You said enough already. That's why you deleted the videos you had. You said enough already. Why do we need to talk to you?
Just when you do that, you cause your troubles in the country because of magical. I have caused trouble for not true. Come to the source. So go to the source. You can go to my Facebook. I do have a Facebook. Talk to me. Talk to me. Don't just
You see his craziness, right? You see how crazy this guy is by him just mumble jumble random stuff. He's crazy.
When you do that, you cause your troubles in the country because of magical. I have caused trouble for countries before, yes.
No, you have. Well, you have caused troubles for countries when you go there and try to get these innocent virgin women. So I can see how that does cause trouble for countries. But other than that, you don't have any magic powers. No, nothing like that. You're a schizophrenic pedophile. That's all you are.
I'm not like the CIA, but I'm a little bit above that, okay? If you get my point.
So you're above the CIA. Let's hear this again.
Talk to me. Talk to me. Don't just when you do that, you cause your troubles in the country because of magical. I have caused trouble for countries before, yes. I'm not like the CIA, but I'm a little bit above that, okay?
So please tell me how you're above the CIA. CIA has basically unlimited amounts of resources to do what they want to do. You don't have that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on YouTube trying to defend yourself from not allegations, but things that you've shown on your YouTube.
If you get my point, okay? I don't really fear a lot of things when I go in the country. When someone make a threat, I usually go right into the fire and find out who that person is, right? But
okay, hey, you can try it if you want, but guess what? When you go into the fire and that fire is going to burn you, then understand that Jeff Jill, you reap what you sow.
sometimes I take a backdoor approach, okay, to find out more information about certain people, okay? But anyway, what I'm saying here is that I'm an overall good person. And people, when they hang around
No, you don't have to say you're a good person. Your actions speak louder than your words if you're a good person.
me, they always want to feel like they need to protect me for some reason because I give off this positive energy. That's just who I am. If you watched a lot of my videos on my YouTube, you'll figure that automatically this guy is just an awesome person. I've done giving many gifts to people and for
Anytime a person talks about things that they've done, good deeds that they've done, and things like that, they're usually a narcissist. Look at his eyes. I mean, really, look at his eyes. He looks like a damn serpent, okay? Look.
countries, and
Look
I
at
do
his
things in an
eyes.
unorthodox type of way. Okay?
Look at his
As you
eyes.
already know, that I have daughters and stuff.
And you shouldn't be around your daughters. Truthfully speaking, you shouldn't be around those girls. If I were their mom, I would go to family and tell them, like, I'm kind of in a situation, so I don't know if I feel comfortable with him around my daughters.
I do not like acting like someone else that I'm not. That makes me truly alpha because I don't like to hide anything. I'm just a
You're far from an alpha. Far from an alpha. Don't even call yourself, don't even use that word for yourself.
direct, upfront, honest person. And before I do anything, I usually
If you were a direct, upfront, honest person, why'd you delete the videos with the Gambian, and why'd you delete your Pornhub and OnlyFans video if you're a direct person? If you're direct, you don't have to delete things.
tell you what I'm going to do before I do it. Okay? But other than that, since I live in America, to me, it's like, hey, I have certain privileges and abilities, even if I'm going to countries with no strings attached. That's how confident and how fearless I am. But other than that, I've seen a lot of people spread some really bad rumors about other people. Okay? Some people travel to countries and stuff, and something bad happens to them, and then their country get a bad reputation because they captured and did the wrong thing to the right person, to the wrong person. Okay? Because it's a righteous person. You can't be doing that. So you got to be careful. Other than that, if you care about that country or if you're trying to be empathetic, you should never spread rumors without hearing both sides of the fence. News is only when you hear both sides of the fence. Then you can come to a conclusion on what is going on. Okay? But that's all I really wanted to say. So I'm going to go pay my bills now. I got to go pay my bills, you know. Other than that, I am on Twitch. Please check out my credentials. I know a lot of you are lazy and cannot read.
So when a person says things like this, you know right away to stay clear. You know, when anytime a person like insults you, basically, and has this kind of like air of arrogance about them, just stay away from them and don't listen to them.
There is no one like me on the internet. I am my true self. I do not like to hide behind a mask.
Okay, if you don't like to hide behind a mask, then why'd you delete the videos?
Tie or something like that. I'm just nonchalant about stuff, okay? But other than that, that's all I really got to say, guys. And I love you all, but I hate the many of you, okay? Yeah, the bad ones. I don't like the bad ones. It's just a few people that I feel that have good, true hearts, okay? And those individuals know who I am. But the rest of you, you don't really know me. I'm like a Donald Trump to you.
No, you're not a Donald Trump. You're a pedophile to us who uses the banner of like being black to do things to other black people who may be from a different culture from your culture, but for the sake of being black, you feel that is acceptable.
You hate Donald Trump, but you don't know him from a can of paint. Okay? Trust me on that. That's a fact, okay? But other than that, that's all I really got to say. It's 10 to 10 minutes. And this is a message for all you international people that I'm trying to assist and help.
You're not trying to assist and help. You're trying to exploit them and their women. So I think he deleted these videos. Let me see. There was something I saw about the Pornhub. You know, let me check. Let me see.
Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. What's fool anyone, because her only job is to serve me as I serve her. Okay? But if you don't know, that's like 80% of you masters asses. 80% of you masters asses. Listeners' discretion for backup generators, Wi-Fi services, which is over here. Okay. As I serve her. Okay. But if you don't know me, don't jump to conclusions. This video is going to be about how to love a man. Now, there's a lot of women out there, even Jada Pinkett.
All right, so now he's just rambling on. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. I guess he tries to be in the Manosphere, but he got rejected from being in the Manosphere because of the simple fact that he's not a man. You know. Now, granted, I'm in. You know, I how should I put it? I associate with people in the Manosphere and what have you, and mostly like the Muslim Manosphere. So I know about it. So it looks like he tried to like be in the Manosphere, but they knew he was a creep. So that's why they were like, no, we're not having this guy, you know. Let me see something. You see his video, how to use dark psychology and stuff like that. So you see he's like a demonic person, you know. Let me see. I'm not gonna go too much into him. You know, I'm not gonna really like do that much more. Okay, here we go. Okay, I found it. I had to scroll down, but it looks like I found it. Okay, let's see.
Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page about common sense. I try to keep it down in the nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, something very, very. I don't like talking like a lot of individuals like Kevin Samuels and people who don't have no videos and shit. So I'm the real alpha psychopath here, okay?
So he called himself an alpha psychopath. You know, listen to this man talk. He's telling you who he is, okay?
So indigo, okay? Individual type of child, okay? I'm not like everybody else. Lots of people may consider me mentally ill, but I'm really not because my shit actually works, okay?
Oh, you are mentally ill, bro. We came to that conclusion when you first opened your mouth. And your intro shows you're mentally ill.
When I talk about crazy shit or I do cringy things, I do that for the majority of masses of asses. It's a method to my madness. But let's get on with the topic for today. As you already should know, I got Morpheus Knowledge 3 pulled down. I'm a prodigy, and I have videos for the things I say and the things I do. I don't like talking like a lot of individuals like Kevin Samuels and people who don't have no videos and shit. So I'm the real alpha psychopath here, okay? Don't get me wrong, don't fuck with me, okay? If you think you can try to screw with me, okay? Now let's get on with the subject now. I'm also in Pornhub and OnlyFans because I'm a model type of guy. I used to do fitness training for...
Fitness training my ass. You're flabby as shit.
Fat women and shit and all sorts of crazy shit. Shit that you can't contend with. But I'm being arrogant because I have to be this way. I'm professional off the camera. So when I talk...
No, you don't have to be arrogant. You don't have to be this way. You choose to be this way.
To you and you got a little problem, please don't be up in your feelings, okay? All right? So, the topic for today is, oh yeah, also, if you want to see if I lived in Ethiopia, I always try to pursue virgins and polygyny all the time because I'm alpha and I don't do simping. Check out Martha's Knowledge, the first one. You got to read it in the description. Everything you need.
So this man has multiple channels. That's the thing. He has multiple channels. And let's look at his description. Okay? Let's look at his description. Okay? Let's look at it. All right, let's just look at the whole thing. Okay. About me. Born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, I am an ex-male fetish escorter, gigolo, sexologist, schizo indigo, comedian, dynamic English teacher, empath indigo, health nut, personal fitness trainer, tax preparer, gamer, missionary, psychologist, therapist of sort. So this guy is batshit crazy. Are you serious? So you look at this, okay? And if you still follow this man, then you're crazy. Do you see this? Let's continue. Educator, eccentric counselor, Renaissance king, artist, Ethiopia traveled, dating advisor, innovative, father, Pornhub, producer, healer, prodigy, esoteric knowledge, plus many other things, alpha. Are you serious? Now look here. Emerald Pillar King. OnlyFans. Facebook, Mandel Evans. Cash App. He has 3 Cash Apps up. 2 PayPals. Podcasts. Unfortunately, he has a Twitch with his father as father and daughter duties. Emerald. Now let's read this. Emerald Pill is a non-simp pimp style. CYA. Cover your arse. Physical, psycho philosophy, Renaissance pill, magic indigo, Solomon, esoteric and pure heart pill, all in one, in which the matriarch, all its forms will have no effect upon you. So, is this man now selling a pill? Follow me and subscribe to, I guess it's like the red pill. Okay, I get it now. So this man has multiple YouTube channels. He has 4, 5 if you include this. Ethiopia Travels, Ethiopian Wife, sometimes food and therapy stream sessions. Currently on Martha's Knowledge 6. May be traveling to the Gambia or Kenya in 2021. Hey, you guys better wake up. I'm telling you, this guy is unstable and a psychopath. Wake up.
Is down in this subscription. Also, I prefer you to join my Patreon. I'll get rid of you off of my Patreon if you're really not participating, because I'm doing this for therapeutic purposes. I'm being a noble person. And if anybody wants to go to Gambia with me, you pay your dues, and I'll give you the instructions, and we'll go together to hang with a real alpha, all right? A crazy schizo alpha.
Okay, I'm telling you guys, you better take heed. Better take heed right now. Okay? If he does go to Gambia again, you better make this guy disappear. Okay? Take heed.
And what is a schizo anyway? I just want to make sure you get these things clear just so you can know who I am before I talk about this small topic. It's not a long video. A schizologist, okay, which is a term I made up, is someone who has schizophrenia, okay? And, I just want you to understand that.
You caught that, right? Talking about inventing words and stuff like that. You heard that, right? Now he's inventing words.
If I hear voices, it's real, motherfucker. And they have helped me since I was a child. So that makes me very unique over the others. While some people like to make fun of me, but they don't understand the real side of me. They just think I'm delusional because I'm schizo, okay? Just ignore that part. And also, a schizo indigo is someone who has schizophrenia. No. Let me go back. A schizologist is someone who talks to their therapist and psychologist, gets the knowledge from. Learned a little bit here. Let's continue on now here. Please read my description box before you begin to make assumptions. This is what I do not like: sensitives and people who are really thinking like everybody else to watch my videos. They're not for you. Now, so let's get on with the topic. Okay. Pornhub has changed their rules and regulations because, I lost my virginity when I was 31 years old to my virgin.
Wait a minute. If you lost your virginity when you were 31 years old, what were you doing when you were a fetish escorter and gigolo and sexologist? What kind of things were you doing? If you weren't, tickling their necks?
Ethiopian wife. And we made some sex videos and shit, right? And then I said, okay, can I post this? And I can't post it because you know why? You're going to need verification. I'm on Pornhub. Yes, I do. And I've been fucking them bitches with fucking strap-ons. And I fucked the virgin because I lost my virginity to the virgin because I'm not a simp. I'm a type of gigolo, fetish gigolo, that gets paid from women to do a various amount of things without having sex raw. I don't do sex raw. I may get my dick sucked and some shit like that. I'm just too real for y'all motherfuckers. A lot of you guys be like, oh, no guy can do that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You just got to have some sort of mental renaissance knowledge what you're at.
No, you have to be a psychopath like yourself to exploit women, to want to exploit women on a porno website for the sake of dollars. You might as well just be on the street, like a pimp on the street.
Yeah, you have to be a conversationalist as well. But anyway, understand this. Pornhub and any site that you want to expose yourself on sexually, okay, to expose, because my shit ain't small, okay, so they now...
It is. Anytime when you say, like... anybody who says like, oh, I got a big manioka and things like that, and they broadcast that, just understand it's small. Just understand it's not impressive at all.
Permit you, they force you to have ID for both individuals now. All right, so that's a good thing, but it could be a bad thing. It's just.
Why is it a bad thing then? If you're not like into underage girls, like why is it a bad thing to have ID? Let us know.
It's too bad because now since that day, I think it happened last year, okay? and that I made the video before. I know how to get viewers. Trust me on that. But I'm not interested in YouTube's algorithms and their biased intentions, okay? Other than that, if you want to make me popular, try the Patreon. It's much more entertaining. I know.
So this guy right here, he's looking for money at the end of the day to finance his evil activities, you know. That's what it really comes down to. It really comes down to him, you know, wanting money to finance what he's doing, you know.
Yeah, YouTube controls the viewership and everything else, but I'm sorry, I can't do anything else about that because I'm not really interested in being that popular anyway. And plus, I have a slot. Okay, so if there's 6.
The reason why he's not interested in being that popular is because if more people knew about what he was doing, then it would be all over for him, and he will have no legs to stand on anymore for the activities he's engaged in.
Gets filled, okay, 60, I stop because I only need a certain amount of money, and I'm not that ambitious, okay, because I have things on my plate.
So this guy probably doesn't have any other means of money except for this. So this is why he's doing what he's doing.
Gotta go to Gambia and gotta do my polygyny. My wife tried to fuck up, and she don't understand, regardless of which way she looks at it. I'm a psychopath, and I get what I want all of the time, okay? So that's who I am, okay?
You're gonna get what you want soon, bro. And you know, what you want is trouble. And what you want is chaos. And it's coming full-fledged for you. It's gonna hit you like a Mack truck. Trust me.
All right, everything is an asset to me. All right, but other than that, love is respect for me. Okay, I don't see things the same as a lot of people do because most people are technically delusional. Okay, but they want to call me delusional. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being myself, and people think they're alphas and shit. I'm like, wait a minute. But that's all I really wanted to say about Pornhub. If you felt that I wasted your time telling you vital information about myself early on, you should not watch my videos. Okay, if you got drawn to this video because of the insignia, okay, the symbol or the art, then that's all you, because you thought you was going to see some nude videos or some shit, I can show you that shit, but I'm just trying to give you a heads up of what their policy is now. Because I am on Pornhub. There's a lot of guys.
Look at this man's eyes. He looks deranged. Look at him. Look at his eyes.
Beta males and beta alphas usually are the ones who complain a lot. But most of the time, when you're on the Pornhub, you got some alpha potential with you. Okay, you know, you
Okay. Do you hear this, man? If you're on Pornhub, you're a bottom beta because in essence, you're selling ass to people. If you're an alpha, honestly, nobody knows that you're doing what you're doing. If you're an alpha, you know, you just do it. It usually, although an alpha does like attention, an alpha does demand respect and, you know, demands that he has a certain bravado about himself. He's usually not going to broadcast, you know, what he's doing with women for the world to see. He's just going to, like, you know, do what he does with women. And, you know, those women will come to him, you know. That's just how it works, you know.
Exposing yourself and you exposing the women that you're fucking. But as I said before, I don't fuck use vaginas, okay? I use a strap-on, okay, all right? But other than that, please read my description box below. I know this video is going to probably get like 500, 600 views. I really don't really care. Okay.
His video got 260 views.
Just make sure you share or, join my Patreon, okay? I also have an OnlyFans account, okay? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the real McCoy, okay? There's a lot of interesting shit happening in my life right now, and I can't get distracted by a lot of women trying to hit me up, showing me free nudes and shit and all this other shit for them to be my fucking ride or die chick, and I ain't got no time for that. I get too many fucking hits in my mailbox, and I ain't got no time for that shit. So I gotta limit the amount of feedback I get. And I gotta watch my fucking comments because your comment is monitored, screened, and approved. No matter what you put down there, I'm gonna make sure it is posted. No matter if it's an insult. If it's a good insult, I'll post it. If it's a good roast, I'll post it. Somebody roasted me and said this is a blood tickle on my face. I was cracking up. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That was the most funniest thing. But a lot of guys out there, I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, if you are watching this and you're white or mulatto or mixed, please, guys, get the education before you commit suicide, because suicide is a serious fucking issue.
So he basically what he's saying is that that suicide is limited to white people, mixed people, but really it goes across the board. It has nothing to do with your skin pigmentation. It has to do with psychological and emotional and possibly physical things that you're enduring. You hear this, guy?
All right, for you type of race of people, okay? And if you want the knowledge, you got to get the knowledge from someone who has done the things through a video footage, because you shouldn't be listening to Lucario. You shouldn't be listening to Tariq Nasheed, even though he got some awesome information in his books. It's just
so we should be listening to you.
That I learned from pimps. I directly get the information from the pimps, and that's how I was raised in the 80s in Brooklyn, right? Other than that, that's all I really got to say. I've been talking for 10 minutes. Okay, I hope you guys learned something in this video. You're going to need ID for the female that you put the video on.
So this guy is a psychopath. He has a video called Good Narcissist versus Bad Narcissist and stuff like that. So what I have to say to Africans and Caribbeans as well, he may try to like make a move to the Caribbean as well. What I have to say is that you guys better wake up and smell the coffee, okay, with these people coming into the country who may share your same skin complexion but don't have good intention. Okay? And if needed be, take the law into your own hands in dealing with them. If needed be, if it has to come to that. But that's all I got. Foolish signing out. Njarama.